We're now approaching the Abbazia di Farfa, the Abbey Church of Farfa, one of the most important religious edifices or abbey churches. That is a church of the Benedictines, one of the most important of the Middle Ages in all of Italy. The Abbey Church of Farfa, built on a Roman edifice, no doubt, has to be protected from the Longobards. Charlemagne himself wishes to protect it, to have it as his protectorate, and conflicts will go on for centuries over dominance of the great Abbazia di Farfa. And before a visit inside, let us have a look at the sweeping views of the Sabina countryside around Farfa. Only about 7 kilometers from the gem of the medieval and Renaissance towns of Sabina that we just visited today, Tofia. And here you can see the splendor of the surroundings of the Abbazia di Farfa, and imagine its importance in dominating all this surrounding area. The charming Borgo of Farfa, the little neighborhood which will grow up near the great Abbey Church.
After our walk through the little hamlet or Borgo of Farfa, we entered through a great courtyard adjacent to the Abbey of Farfa. And we see on the left the entrance to the Erboristeria, where herbs are sold, essential oils, soaps from natural products. And this is typical actually of an abbey church. It was something that also the monks did, was to create medicinal concoctions of herbs and so forth for the locals. Notice the slit-like windows for fortification. This is a Charlemagne wall, Carolingian we would call it, when Charlemagne was taking care of the protection of the great Abbey of Farfa.
Adjacent to the Abbey is the parish church Santa Maria in Farfa, sponsored by Cardinal Orsini at the end of the 15th century. A lovely Renaissance doorway surmounted by the Virgin between saints, exquisite sculptural work. And here we are outside the Abbey itself, and people coming in this way perhaps to go to Mass now. And we'll walk up the small street of the Borgo of Farfa. Shops along the street. The Borgo will grow up as the Abbey, of course, increases in importance. The splendid Abbazia di Farfa, once a Benedictine stronghold and protected against attacks by the Longobards, by the Franchi, but the Saracens will lay siege to it, and the monks will have to flee. After domination for some years by the Saracens, the church, again, the Abbey, and you can hear the bell ringing, will be saved. The Saracens will be driven out. There's Pino about to look in. And at the end of the 10th century, actually 3 different abbots will be here, strengthening the Abbey Church once more.